All right. Also, 12:30 Pacific, ABC, monster matchup in the Pac-12, elimination game. Washington is 357.5 against Oregon. Oregon had the big comfortable, blew the big game against Stanford. Other than that, didn't play anybody non-conference, but they have probably the number one pick in the draft in Herbert. Peterson never lost these games at Boise. They had the tough loss to start against Auburn, where they outplayed him in the second half and 2 trips inside the 5-yard line that resulted in 0 points. I am sitting and waiting on the A game from Washington that is still yet to show. Did a great job thumping BYU at home, beat Utah on the road 21-7, but I'm waiting for that breakout game where they put it all together. Got the win by 7 on the road against UCLA. I think you get it Saturday, and Washington will get the win, and Browning will have a big game, and the offense will get going with a nasty Washington defense. They finally played a big total, too. 57.5 as Washington is 4-1 to the under.
Sure. And when we talk about the best coaches in any sport, people want the hype. No, it's not about hype. It's not about motivating your players. What does Belichick do that other coaches don't do? What does Popovich do that other coaches don't do? It's the attention to detail. And Chris Peterson, all his quotes this week, talking about the win over UCLA last week, talking about what stands out for Oregon, talking about what they have to improve. We need to work on the little details. And that's the truth for the Washington Huskies right now. They have been an outstanding team. They have not been one of the 5 or 6 best teams in college football. And look, the defense is loaded. I've talked about this. It feels like every week I'm talking about all the NFL talent they have at running back and at wide receiver. Jake Browning's not that good. And he is who he is. He's going against Jim Leavitt's defense. And I'll tell you what, Peterson was a little bit concerned about going up against Leavitt defensively, even though it's the same structure and the same scheme. You know, there is a fair bit of aggression for that Oregon Ducks defense, and they're going to win this game. They're going to have to get Browning uncomfortable with something that Leavitt may well be capable of doing.
Yep, and you got Oregon coming off the bye, and they had a good bounce back after they blew that game against Stanford. They then beat Cal with a good road win as well. Washington 5-1 to the under on the season. Shortchanged, they're 5-1.
Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the games.